Dear younger me, I remember the confusion in your chest, how your body felt something warm, awakening, undeniable, and how almost immediately guilt followed. As if pleasure was a crime, as if feeling deeply mean you had already done something wrong. No one prepared you for that contradiction. No one told you that desire could exist alongside innocence. That feeling alive in your own skin didn't mean you were impure. So you learned to question yourself instead, to silence your body while your heart wasn't still learning how to speak. You felt pleasure, and then you felt ashamed for feeling it. You wondered if good girls were supposed to feel this way. You asked yourself whether love and touch were meant to hurt this much inside. Not physically, but emotionally. Because the world had taught you that enjoyment must always be paid for with guilt. But listen to me now. What you felt was not wrong, it was human. Your body was not betraying you, it was introducing itself to you. You were discovering warmth, closeness, connection. You were learning what it meant to be held, to be desired, to feel safe enough to let your guard down. Those moments, holding hands, stolen glances, share breaths, they weren't shameful. They were steps on the road to becoming a woman. You didn't know then that loving your own body is an act of courage, that allowing yourself to feel pleasure doesn't erase your values. That intimacy, when it comes from affectionate and trust, is not something to apologize for. You were not weak for wanting closeness. You were not dirty for enjoying touch. You were not broken for craving connection. You were learning, and yes, sometimes you loved without fully understanding life yet. Sometimes your heart ran faster than your wisdom. But that doesn't make those moments meaningless. It makes them honest. You were not reckless, you were curious. You were not lost, you were growing. I wish someone had told you this earlier. That pleasure does not cancel purity. That desire does not cancel dignity. That loving deeply does not make you less worthy of respect. You were on your way to womanhood, and like every journey, it came with confusion, mistakes, and lessons. Finding pleasure along that path was not a sin. It was a sign that you were alive, aware, and becoming. So let go of the guilt you carried for years. It never belonged to you. Honor the girl who felt everything intensely. She wasn't wrong. She was brave. And she grew into a woman who finally understands this truth. There is nothing wrong with feeling. There is nothing wrong with pleasure. And there is nothing wrong with becoming who you were always meant to be. With understanding. Your older self,